Governor Jeb Bush.
Thank you.
I know.
Pretty cool.
This is my favorite part.
We had an 8th grade level high school graduation test, the HSCT, High School Comprehensive Test, 8th grade level. So I'm in a lab wandering around. I went to visit 250 schools as a candidate, and I'm in Seminole High School, and there's a kid practicing for the last time he can take this 8th grade level aptitude test to graduate from high school. The question he was struggling with is, a baseball game starts at 3, it ends at 4:30. How long is the game? Now just pause for a moment and think about the tragedy of not being able to answer that question in 12th grade. And immediately I said, we have to raise the expectations. I mean, we have an 11th grade now, I think, graduation test in Florida. We should have a 12th grade level graduation test, for crying out loud. I mean, this whole notion that you dumb things down and expect a good result, that kid is just going to be living a life, unless he's just overcomes great adversity. Imagine where he is right now. It just breaks my heart every time I think about it, and it's because we dumb it down so that everybody looks good. We have to stop doing that, and that's the lesson of Angel Rubio, is high expectations. Kids are smarter than we give them credit for. It's up the adults in the system to organize the system around them to assure that that is validated, that they are smart. Look, I'd love a day where Randy Weingarten and I could hold hands and sing Kumbaya. I mean, I've talked to her, and she's cordial. You know, she's charming. But she's not going to change. So her job, and the NEA leader, is to represent the economic interest of the adults in the system. Not all of them are teachers, by the way. That's not in the case of Florida, I think teachers make maybe 50% of the people that the union represents. I tried, when I was governor, to work with the Florida's teachers unions on lots of things, to increase pay, to deal with the class size, to trade higher pay for this mandated constitutional amendment that we have lower class sizes that really didn't impact student learning. But it didn't work. It didn't work, and I realized, look, their job isn't, my passion was rising student achievement. They may want, I mean, teachers want that for sure. The union, though, is not there to talk about rising student achievement. That's not their job. They're there to collectively bargain, period, over and out. The unions would hate this. They hate anything that brings about more choices for parents and students. And that's the problem. And Hillary Clinton's embrace of them probably means that she's embracing this old, top-down driven system that isn't yielding the results that we need to assure that more and more of our students are college and or career ready. What I started on is really the national tragedy. And the bully pulpit needs to be used to create a sense that this is a crisis. We can't just deal with this in a tepid fashion. When a third of our kids, truly, only a third of our kids are college and or career ready. Think about it. Hundreds of thousands of kids can't get jobs because of the skills gap. Billions of dollars are spent in community colleges and public universities to deal with remediation. Really, basically, redoing high school math and reading because it wasn't done right the first time. These are huge challenges, and now you see what happens in the first anniversary of Ferguson. You see kids that appear aimless, that don't believe that the system works for them. They don't see how their lives has purpose and meaning. They're living in the here and now because they don't have the kind of education that would allow them to rise up. Babies being born in public hospitals today are likely to never have a job unless we change and alter the course that they're on. Imagine that. Because the first rung of the ladder is getting higher and higher and higher and higher because of automation, because of the rapid change of technology and innovation. That's the world we're in. We can't ignore it. And so, yeah, this has got to be the highest priority for the next president of the United States. It's not a federal program, but you don't think a president can mobilize the support of educators, community leaders, business people to say, enough of this nonsense? And that would be my mission. That's my pledge to everybody in this room. I'm on fire on this stuff because I believe this is the way you create a right to rise society more than any other thing. And for our country to succeed, we cannot just cast away huge numbers of kids without them having a chance to achieve earned success.
Governor Jeb Bush, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you all. Thanks. Thank you, Campbell. Have fun today.
I will.